Good evening, dear friends. Welcome back to our regular presentation, which we are observing on control systems topic. And in the last presentation, we have seen one example, nothing but it is a question, and where you have given like this problem, in which we have two input stations, means this is the station 1, this is the station 2, and we have given there are blocks will be given. And in yesterday's session, by the way, today it is the lecture number 16. This is what we are going to see today. So today's lecture is lecture number 16, in which we are going to see if the input R of S is connected to station 2, then what will be the transfer function, closed loop transfer function of this block? Nothing but C of S by R of S. In last presentation, in our last presentation, just we have seen on yesterday that for the same given problem, okay, so we have assumed that, or we imagined that the input R of S is connected at station 1. So in that case, we have removed this station 2, we have made it 0, and we have simplified this block diagram by using block diagram reduction, and we have obtained the ratio C of S by R of S in the last presentation. In today's presentation, assume that let your R of S is connected to station 2. Okay, connected to station 2. That means that assume that your input is, this is nothing but, by the way, it is a continuation to the previous presentation. Okay, so assume that this is your R of S now. Your R of S is given at station 1 or station 2. Then what we have to do? In this case, if the R of S is shifted to station 2, then you simply made this station 1 to 0. You just remove this summer here. Okay, you just remove this summer, means you have to put to this 0. So there should not be summer. Okay, so in today's lecture, we are going to see to obtain the transfer function C of S by your R of S by connecting the input R of S at station 2. Okay, in the last class we have seen if the input R of S is connected here, and by putting this as 0, we have obtained C of S by R of S. In today's class, what we are going to see is that just a reverse of that, means the input is connected here now, and we are going to find out what is the ratio of C of S by R of S by putting this as 0. Therefore, if you put this as 0, then simply what we have to do, we have to remove this summer. And remember that, so this is the H1 coming from your output. This is nothing but a feedback loop coming to the summer, and it is going to connect with the negative sign. You are able to see this minus sign. Therefore, if you remove this summer, this minus sign will be added here. That minus sign will be added to here, and then this connection is directly connected to G1, means that I am removing this summer, and even station 1 is also not required to see in this. Just I am completely eliminating this. What you will do for this case, and just you put that minus sign before H1 and connect this connection to directly to G1, like that. And again this is your minus will come here. And again, if you see, so these two are in series, in cascading. Therefore, here plus, obviously it is plus, this is plus. Okay, then H1 is in connection with G1. Therefore, in the next step, what we will have, both these will be multiplied, means G1 into H1. Therefore, I simply remove this also. I can write here, okay, for your understanding. Just I will put a, because in simple one, in this block diagram only, I will simplify everything for you. That is G1, is it not? H1, and just you write, you put the minus sign before this, and this connection you can show like this, plus. Okay, so your block will be minimized here. Your block will be minimized. Okay, then so now you can write remove station 2 also instead of station 2 directly. Assume that this is your R of S now. You have R of S here at this summer. Now, how this can be? And again, you can show here as the output connection here. It is the output is taken from like this, and one feedback loop is coming like this, and one more is coming like this. Therefore, you can happily connect, you can represent like this. So this connection you can represent like this, and this can also be represented like this. Nothing wrong in that. Nothing wrong in that. Okay, nothing wrong in that. You can represent like that. Now, what can be done now, and what is the possibility of doing? How the further can be simplified? So the further step can be simplified as, see for example, here is the input. Therefore, what could be the loop? So this is seems as it is coming like this one connection, and here one loop like you are. Therefore, but the input is here. Therefore, it is it is looking like loop, but it is not so. Before that, you need to simplify something here. It is very simple. So it is very simple that it is better to shift. Very simple. You better to shift this point, this summing point, before to G2. Then you will have very simplification. You will have, okay, the simplification. So you just shift this summing point here. If you shift here, okay, then what will come? If you shift that summing point before G2, what you will get? Then obviously, so I will show you this connection little bit away from this. I mean, I will show this. I mean, this particular summer, whatever is there already, this summer I will connect here for you. This is minus, in fact. This is whatever H3. And now, just I want to shift this before this, means what will be? So as per the rule, as per the reduction rule, as per the block diagram reduction rule, if you shift the summer which is there after the block, if you shift this summer before the block, what will come? So there is, in this path, one path will be established. In this path, small amount of gain will be added. What is the gain? It is 1 by G2. 1 by G2 will be added. So if you represent that, just I can show you. So means again, I am removing this, and simply I am showing that I am going to connect. I am shifting that summer here, is it not? Summer here, and you can have this direct connection, and here. Okay, so what is the gain will be added? 1 by G2. 1 by G2 gain will be added in that path. If you shift this summer before the block, then this much gain is added. Means that again it is going to your this is your plus, this is your plus, okay. So this is your minus, and however it is minus is there already, it is minus is there, you can write here plus, no problem, minus is there, minus will come, okay. Then again, so this much gain will be added in that path. Again, if you see here, both your H2 and these two will be in series, means both will be multiplied each other, that is 1 by G2 into H2. Then the total equivalent block will be H2 by G2. Therefore, I can erase this, and in your notebook, no, you just write step by step, okay. Just in simple one block I am explaining you so that you will understand. So here it is, what is that, H2 by G2. It will come like this, it will come like this, is it not? Then what we will okay, so this will be simplified like this, this will be H2 by G2 has come. Now what can be done? Now it is H2 by G2, it is going to which sign actually? H2 by G2 is going to minus sign, is it not? This is minus sign, it is going, okay. And then this is your plus, however this is minus sign, actually this is minus sign, okay. This is minus and this is plus in fact, and this is the summer. Again this is going to here plus and this is minus. Let us carefully see. For this summer, this is one feedback element connecting to minus, and here for this summer H3 is the feedback element coming to minus here. Just what I will do for my convenient, I will just interchange these two summers. For my convenient, what I will do, these two summers I will interchange. I will put this connection, this will be here, and this summer will be in this place. Just I will, okay, so that it will become very, very simple. So this much, this summer whatever is there, just you put here and you just put here, then this will be becomes very easy. Then what we will do, so just what I will do, just this connection I am erasing this one. What I will do, very simple, okay. What I will do, so I will just write this as minus, because this minus is symbol is there, no, I will put that minus here, and just I will connect this connection to here, and then this minus is there, that minus I will keep here, and I will remove this connection here, is it not? This connection here, and I will give this connection here. That is what interchanging of the summing point. Remove this summing point. Okay, now it has become very easy. What you will do, so this particular is going minus G1 is going to plus, and this is minus, is it not? And one more thing is that if you see here, this is your one loop, feedback loop. For that, just I have done that much modification. This one, This is your feedback loop actually. So this is your feedback loop. What is the gain? G2 is the gain, H3 is the feedback element. Therefore, eliminate this feedback loop. If you eliminate that feedback loop up to this much, what will be your answer? What will be your answer? Your answer is nothing but G2 by G2 by G2 by 1 plus G2 into H3. This much will come here in this block. Therefore, what I will do, you can simply remove all these. I mean, you can erase this, and in place of that, what I will write, just I will put one box here. I will put one box here. What I will write here, this is what? G2 by 1 plus G2 into H3, because I have eliminated the negative feedback loop. Now carefully you see. So this is the feedback has come. Now you see carefully. So what are these? So this is the so this is the feedback loop coming from the output. It is going to for this summer, and again this is the feedback and going to this summer with plus sign. Means the same feedback loops are here adding, is it not? Both will be added here, and that total equivalent is in series with this block actually. That means that what is plus, this is 1, and minus of this much, means that what you will write here, so this is it is actually minus J1 H1 going to plus only, that means plus into minus only. So this means that minus G1 into H1, the equivalent I am writing, minus J1 into H1. What is this symbol? Minus H2 by G2, minus H2 by G2. This much you have actually. This because this is the adder. Or summer you can say. Therefore, this is plus and minus this much. So now with respect to these two I can simplify. How I can simplify here? I can remove these two blocks actually from output, because both are adding at that summer. Therefore, what I can write, I can remove that, and simply I can put like this. I can add one box. Otherwise you can write like this. You can put one box. In this box you write like this: minus G1 H1 minus H2 by G2. That's all. This is your thing, and finally this is like that actually. It is like this only. It is going forward only. Then what you will have? Now your block has been almost all reduced up to maximum extent. Now again in this feedback loop, these two will be multiplied. This quantity, this one, and then this one will be multiplied, and then simplify. What will be your answer? You simplify that, what will you get? So if you simplify that, just I will solve for you here. Carefully see. So this is G2 by 1 plus G2 H3, is it not? Into, because it is product, both will be cascading. This is in cascading with this. Therefore it is minus G1 H1 minus H2 by G2. So if you further simplify this, So what will be this? G2 by 1 plus G2H3, this will be as it is, and this is equal to, if you take the cross multiplication here, it will come G2 is multiplied by this quantity minus G1, G2, your H1 minus H2 by G2. Is it not? Then what we will have? This G2, this 2 will be cancelled out. Is it not? This G2 and this G2 will be cancelled out. And finally, what we will have? This implies what we will have. So, means this G2 is, these two are cancelled out. Therefore, in the numerator, what we will have? Minus this one. Minus G1, G2, H1. Is it not? G1, G2, H1 minus H2 minus H2 by 1 plus G2, H3. This is what your, okay. So this is what your answer, or simply you can write minus, you can take minus as common, then you can have in bracket G1, G2, H1 plus H2 will be there. If you take minus as common here, then you put one bracket here, then you write plus here, and this will be there. Therefore, this is your total product here. Then how it can be represented finally? So this particular block diagram can be represented like this. Now how? Now see carefully. Means that your block diagram will be shown like this. Actually, this summer will be like this. This is your R of S now. However, the gain is your amplifier, I mean your G3 is as it is will be there. This will be your C of S. And here this is positive. Actually, this is going to positive. Remember that. This is positive feedback with block. What is the block? This is that. Take minus as common, otherwise G1, G2, H1 plus H2 you can take. If you take minus as common, then in bracket if you that will come plus only. It is 1 plus G2, H3. Then you can okay. Something this is connected to here. You can show arrow mark like this going to plus, means now it is final. This is the last block diagram, the final step, almost all we reached. Now this is again you see the positive feedback. Then this is your gain, this is your feedback. Now you simplify. What will be the answer now? What will be the answer? Take as gain, and this is your feedback. Gain by 1 plus gain into feedback factor. Therefore, gain by G3 by, I am removing all this. Okay. That is nothing but, so your transfer function, now the final step, the transfer function is equal to G3 by, means G3 is your gain basically, G3 by this one, this product, this one, means minus G3 by, what is the positive, no? So that for the positive feedback, the answer is 1 minus G3 gain, means G3 in, okay, G3 into what is your feedback? This entire will be your feedback. Therefore, G3 into minus G1, G2, H1 plus H2 by 1 plus G2H3. Same. This product only I am writing there. This is what your feedback factor. Okay. Therefore, gain by 1 minus, because for the positive feedback, no. So for positive feedback for the given closed loop, the answer will be, if you eliminate the positive feedback, gain by 1 minus gain into feedback factor. Therefore, it is gain by 1 minus gain into feedback factor. Therefore, what will be your answer? Now, if you see minus into minus plus, therefore, what you will have? G3 by 1 plus, basically, because it minus is there, minus into minus plus only. Then, what is your, this G3 will be multiplied, okay, with this one, is it not? Means that it is G3 into G1, G2, H1 plus H2. It will come in product by 1 plus G2 H3 will be there in denominator, and this implies what is your answer? G3 by, take cross multiplication here, like this 1 plus G3 is multiplied by with 1 like this. So this will be multiplied with this one. Therefore, in denominator part, 1 plus G2H3 into 1 means 1 plus G2H3 into 1, nothing but 1 plus G2H3, 1 plus G2H3 plus, you can put in bracket, plus this entire thing, G3 into G1, G2, H1 plus H2 by what is that? 1 plus G2H3. Is it not? Is it not? So this is whatever transfer function. And finally, you can further you can simplify this. If you simplify further, what will be your transfer function? What will be your transfer function? And finally, if you simplify that, your transfer function is equal to, it is G3 into, take this as numerator, then this gets into, reverse, that is G3 1 plus G2H3 is goes up, in numerator part it will go, and finally in denominator you have this one, 1 plus G2H3 plus, you can expand this, no problem, it is G3 G1 G2 H1 plus G3 into H2. So this is what your transfer function, this is what your answer, like this is what your answer. This is also one of the important question normally will be asked in academics basically, or otherwise sometimes in UPSC IAS examinations also, because it is a descriptive type, and this is also one of the important model. Therefore, you have to see that how easily the blocks can be reduced, and finally in such a way that we have to get the transfer function easily. So this is your final answer. Therefore, with this, just I want to conclude today's presentation. With this, actually, this is basically the continuation of the previous lecture actually. So with this, I would like to conclude, and probably in the next lecture I am going to explain you the another new topic. Basically, we will see on the physical systems. Physical systems means, in physical you have two types of, basically it is a mechanical system. how a mechanical system can be represented as a control system, and for that how the transfer function will be obtained, that we will see in the next session. So with this, in today I would like to complete this and close this session, and definitely if you like this, you can like, and even you can subscribe for this channel, and don't forget that to share to your friends, and you can give your comments and suggestions also, so that it will be good for improvement, and it is good for everybody's benefit. Okay, so thank you one and all.